Two, 1, 2.
Welcome back to DMS Broadcasting.
Good morning, DMS.
Good morning, DMS. Good morning, DMS.
Good morning, DMS.
Good morning, DMS.
Welcome back, DMS.
Here we are yet again, ending a fantastic week here at Discovery Middle School. The weather's starting to get warmer outside, and you know what that means.
Spring.
And when it comes to sports in spring...
Spring training. Let's pitch it out to Dawson to learn more.
Spring training happens every year before the MLB regular season. Spring training is where every MLB team goes to warm up their players for the year. Some kids at our school have gone to many places in the United States to watch these teams play. Have you ever been to a spring training game? And if so, what game did you go to?
Yes, I've actually been to 3 spring training games. I've been to Royals at Dodgers, Dodgers at Angels, Royals at Angels.
What was your favorite part about spring training?
I really like getting on the balls because we go to like batting practice and you can get on the balls and you get like autographs and we actually got to talk to a lot of the players.
Have you ever been to a spring training game? And if so, what game did you go to?
Yes, I went to the Royals versus the Mariners.
What is spring training?
It's like preseason baseball. It's kind of letting managers know what they have to change for the regular season.
What was your favorite part about spring training?
Just being in a different environment other than Kaufman.
That sounds pretty cool. Maybe I should try baseball.
No, but maybe you should try track and field.
But I'm not very good at running.
Well, there's a lot of other events you could try.
Who even coaches track?
I don't know. Let's ask Hayden.
Hey DMS, track is right around the corner and I'm going to bring you the latest info about it. Let's go to Mr. Willis first.
What is track?
Track and field is our spring sport that we have at the 8th grade level here. We have the track out in back of the school, and it is basically just running, jumping, and throwing events.
When does track start?
Track starts at the end of this month. I believe it's the 27th. If that's the Monday, we are actually having a meeting, though, on the 22nd during advisory.
All right, who can run track?
Any 8th grader that's interested in running track or throwing is welcome to come out for the sport. You do need to have a physical on file with the school before you can participate in any of our practices or meets, though.
How do you join track?
What we'd like to have you do is come to the meeting on the 22nd and kind of find out some information, start to think about maybe what events you'd like to do, and then all you have to do is come to practice and work out with us and get ready to go.
Okay, what are some of the events you can do?
There is the 100-meter hurdles, the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, 400 meters, 800 meters, mile. Then there's relay races, the 4x100, 4x200, 4x400. And then the field events would be long jump, triple jump, high jump, shot put, and discus.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's go see what 8th graders are running track.
What is your name?
My name is Sam.
Are you running track?
Yes, I am running track.
Have you ran track before?
No, I have not ran track.
Why are you deciding to run track now?
Well, it's kind of a school activity. Everyone's doing it. I just think it looks really fun.
What events are you planning to do?
Maybe the half mile, but I don't really know yet.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Logan.
Are you doing track?
Yes.
Why are you doing track?
Because I like to run.
Have you done track before?
No.
Why are you deciding to do track now?
I don't know. I just think it would be fun to play with my friends.
What events are you running?
100 meter, 200 meter, and mile run.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
You can check out the schedule by going to the DMS homepage and clicking on the Activities tab. Have a good weekend, DMS.
I think I might try out.
Dude, retweet.
Speaking of Twitter, did you know that DMS has its own page?
Someone's doing a segment on Twitter. Let's go to them.
Emma, at me next time, man. Anyways, Grace here, and if this segment isn't retweet worthy, I don't know what is. So right here, I'm going to interview Mr. Langhorst himself about this Twitter page.
So, and what is the username of the Twitter page?
The username is at DMS Blue Jays, and then the hashtag is DMS Leads.
Okay. So how does the DMS use this Twitter page?
I think it's a great way for parents and people in the district to see what's happening in our building. We use it a little bit to push out information, but largely what I'm doing is I'm just retweeting the stuff that teachers are posting on their own Twitter accounts. So if you follow the DMS Blue Jays Twitter account, you're going to see pictures typically throughout the week of kind of cool things happening in the building and students that are doing great activities. Sometimes teachers will put a little thing about advisory in there. So it's just kind of a neat way to kind of connect with parents, students, anybody that wants to find out what's happening at Discovery.
Yeah, definitely. How do you feel students will benefit from following the DMS student Twitter page?
Well, I mean, we have almost 700 students, and plus all the teachers in the building. So you might not always know what's happening in other people's classes and things like that. So if you follow the account, you'll see some of those pictures, and you'll kind of get a better feel for all the neat stuff that's happening. It's hard to keep track of all those things, and this is just one more way to kind of let people know that we're a great building.
Yeah. Anything more you want to add about the DMS Twitter page?
No, I'd encourage as many people as possible to follow. We have quite a few followers now, but it's always great to get more and more people. So we even have people, once they leave DMS, we've got some students at the high school right now, and they have told me that they kind of follow it so they know what's happening here at Discovery. So even if you're not a student and you've moved on to high school, it's kind of nice to follow. So I'd encourage everybody to follow DMS Blue Jays on Twitter.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So now, go follow at DMS Blue Jays. Then you'll be able to see what's going on in our school. Hashtag Captivated Learning Area. And be sure to check out all DMS Leads hashtags. Thank you, DMS, for watching, and have a super fantabulous weekend, DMS.
Followed. Retweet. Did you get a haircut? Something looks different.
No, but the front desk did get a makeover.
Well, I see Jackson in the halls a lot. He must have seen it.
Let's see what Jackson has to say.
Hello. We were going to be asking some questions about the new remodeling about the front desk.
Okay.
What was the purpose of remodeling the front desk?
I just wanted the front desk to look nice when people walked in, and I wanted our one thing to kind of stand out so people knew kind of what our mission was.
Who came up with this idea to remodel?
Well, we have some awesome parents here at DMS who just opened a sign shop, and they came to me with some ideas, and so they helped kind of put it all together.
What were some other remodeling options you had besides the sticker? Or were there any?
Yes, we are actually looking at taking out some lockers next year on the two sides of the building and putting up some full wall decals that have some cool things on them. So we're still working on what that will look like.
Was there any other place to put this sticker besides the front?
We could have put it anywhere, but that nice big curve up there on the top was blank, and I thought it would look great there, and then that Blue Jay kind of stood out, so we thought that that would be a great place, and all the parents and all of our visitors could see it.
Okay. Who helped put this sticker up?
Signorama did all of the work. They designed it, and they came over and put it up and made it look great. They did it on a Friday afternoon so that when people came in on Monday morning, they would see it.
Last question. When remodeling this front desk, was the sticker the only improvement?
Yes, for right now. That front desk next year is going to turn into a place for students to collaborate because Mrs. Williams' desk is going to move. So it's just the beginning.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
This week on the broadcast, we decided that we were going to have a student spotlight.
After looking through the pages and pages of interesting things DMS students do,
we found Keegan. Let's learn a little bit more about him.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Keegan.
And what do you do?
I throw the javelin. It's a sport where you take like this large metal rod, which is the javelin, and you just throw it as far as you can and compete against other people.
So have you gone to any like big competitions recently?
Regionals, which is usually the qualifier for nationals.
And I understand you went to nationals?
No, but I was actually really close. I was only 2 inches off from qualifying.
Wow. And do you play for a team?
Yes, it's actually my dad's team. It's called KC5.
And do you guys have like practices?
Yep.
And you just practice throwing it?
Yeah. And we do other events too.
What other events do you do?
Usually just at the track events like the 100-meter dash and a bunch of other sprinting and distance runs.
So do you plan on doing track in 8th grade?
Yes, I do.
And you're going to be pretty good at it?
Yes.
Wow, that's so impressive.
You know what's also impressive? Sitting on a plane for 13 hours.
Chloe, what are you talking about?
Don't you know that some students at DMS go on crazy vacations?
I don't know anybody who goes on extravagant vacations.
Well, I do. Hey, introduce yourself.
I'm Katie.
So, what crazy and exotic places have you traveled to?
I've been to Belize, some cities in Mexico, and the Bahamas.
What did you do in Mexico?
I swam with dolphins.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Any other cool things that you did in any of the other places?
Lots of shopping.
Lots of shopping.
Lots
All
of
right.
shopping.
I'm Jacob.
All right. What awesome and exotic places have you been?
Honduras.
Okay, what'd you do there?
We played with monkeys and we went to this nature reserve place.
That sounds pretty cool. Have you gone anywhere else?
Belize.
Oh, that's cool. Then what'd you do there?
Scuba dive.
My name's Ariana Haley.
And what awesome and extravagant places have you traveled?
I've been to a lot of exotic places, but I've got to say the most exotic is Disney World.
Okay, I was kind of looking for like out of the country, but I mean, that's cool. What'd you do at Disney World?
I rode roller coasters and I took pictures with aliens.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
I'm Logan Highland. I'm in 8th grade.
All right, so what exotic places have you been?
I've been to Grand Cayman and the Cayman Islands.
That's pretty cool. What'd you do there?
We stayed there for a day on my cruise, so yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So what are the cool exotic places that you've traveled to?
I've been to England, France, Mexico, Aruba, and the Bahamas.
Cool. So what are the awesome things that you did while you were there?
While I was in the Bahamas and Aruba, I went to the beach and I swam. And then when I was in Europe, we went to a lot of tourist places and checked out like monuments.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, well, let's go back to Emma and Chloe.
That wraps up this week's broadcast. Have a good weekend, DMS.
No.